So in the last video I kind of set up the problem of how we calculate x sub a1 as this point, so that divides this line segment in the proportion p to q, basically, right? Or I'm sorry, q to p, right? And we started out with that, that we want to break it up into that, and then the problem was to derive the formula, or basically verify this formula that x sub a1 equals p times x sub a plus q times x sub b, right? So let's see, here's how I broke it down. So here we have, so I'm starting with this portion of the, there's kind of a double equation here. I'm starting with this right-hand equation, x sub a1 minus x sub a over x sub b minus x sub a equals q over p. If we multiply both sides times, basically cross multiply, right, by p and by xb minus x sub a1, then we get p times x sub a1 minus x sub a equals q times x sub b minus x sub a1, right? And then we just distribute out. We get px sub a minus 1 minus px sub a equals q x sub b minus q x sub a1, right? And then we can add q x sub a1 to both sides, and we can add px sub a to both sides. So we get p x sub a minus 1 plus q x sub a minus 1 equals px sub a plus qx sub b, right? Then we collect terms over here. We get p plus q times x sub a1 equals px sub a plus qx sub b. But we know that p plus q equals 1, right? So 1 times x sub a1 just equals x sub a1. So we get x sub a1 equals px sub a plus qx sub b, which is our formula down here. X a sub 1 equals p times xa plus q times xb.